Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are at Walgreens. Now, I already have a CVS video out, and I typically don't do a CVS and a Walgreens video in one day. But I had some internet issues, well, power issues and internet issues because of a big storm that come through my area, and that's why they're in one day, and that's why we're in the Walgreens parking lot for the intro and outro for both videos and in the same outfit. So anyways, we are at Walgreens. We're here to do some deals for the week of the 14th through the 20th. I will be doing a pickup order using a discount code and my booster on one account, and then on another account I'm going to do a transaction in store. It's not going to be a big transaction, but that's just how it is now with couponing for me anyways. I'm just not doing a ton of deals like I used to, but you know what, that's okay. And my collar is popped, and I'm not a collar popper, but you know what, we're gonna just roll with it. So yeah guys, that's really it. So let's go inside and see what we can do. So for the first thing we're going to grab in our in-store transaction is going to be some feminine care products. Now there's a couple of different kinds that are glitching that are giving us two $5 register rewards. My store does have some of the products, but they only have the Tampax where I can actually complete this deal. So the regular 36 count boxes of the Tampax Pearls are $11.99, and they're buy one get one 50% off. Pardon my hair here, it's unruly. So the second one will be 50% off at $5.99, making both of these $17.98. Now we have a 3 off 2 digital coupon that will come off, and these will cost $14.98, and then we'll get back those $5 register rewards, making both boxes just $4.98, which is amazing for feminine care. So since we are, almost to the $20 mark that we need to be at, I'm going to show you the other two that are included in this in case you want to give it a shot. Now I saw a post on Instagram, and it was showing that the Always pads, the radiant ones with the number 3 on them, that are $9.99 and they're buy one get one 50% off, are also working, but my store only had one. They didn't have the other kind, and that is the number 2 on the box. They have the bigger pack for $15.99, but you want this one or you want this one here that is the number 2. So then we're going to grab some of the Gillette Shave Gel. This is an incredible deal. It's been going on all month long. They are buy one get one 50% off, and they're buy 2 get back a $5 register reward. They are $3.49 at my store. So one is $3.49, the other one is $1.75. So that makes them just $5.24. You'll get back a $5 register reward, making them both just 24 cents or 12 cents a piece, which is pretty crazy. And this is all I'm getting in my first transaction. I didn't want to build it up because I just didn't think it would work out well for me. So I also don't have any spend boosters to use. That was another reason why I'm not doing a larger transaction. So I will be using $5 in register rewards to help lower my out-of-pocket. But I also want to show you in store the curbside pickup deal that I'm going to be doing. Well, that I will be picking up. So the first thing I'm grabbing to show you is the Clorox To Go packs of wipes. They are a 9 count. They're $1.29. You'll want to grab 4 of them, and that will equal out to $5.16. But then you're going to submit your receipt to Swagbucks. You will get back $3.50 for every 2 that you buy, and you can only do 4. So you'll get $7 back. And it does show in the fine print of the offer that it does count for the 9 count packages of wipes. So if you're doing this deal by itself, then these would be free and a $1.84 moneymaker, but we will be pairing this in with a digital booster, and I have a promotion code that I'm using on my curbside pickup deal to give us much more savings. So these are going to be an even bigger moneymaker. Now, if you are able to grab these items and then say, hey, I just put in a curbside pickup order, these are my items, you're much more likely to get these in your order than if you were to just put the order in and then run in and grab it. The next thing we're grabbing is the Biore skincare. Some of the Biore skincare is on sale for $7.99, and they're part of a promotion where you buy two, you get back $2 in Walgreens cash. And so that also includes Clean and Clear and Jergens, but I picked these guys because of an Ibotta rebate. So the total for the Biore is $15.98. I don't have any digital coupons that will work on them, but then you're going to get back $2 in Walgreens cash, making them $13.98, but then you're also going to get back $2 for each one of them on Ibotta, making them $9.98 for the both of them, which might seem kind of high, but I promise you it's going to work out to be an amazing deal with all of these items. So the next thing we're going to grab is some raw sugar items. These are on sale, or they're not on sale. They're just on promotion for buy three, get back $5 in Walgreens cash. I'm going for the kid items because the kid items are a wee bit cheaper. These are $5.99. I'm not sure why they're not tagged, but they're also buy one, get one 50% off. So one would be $5.99 and one would be $2.99. So you see right here on the tag, it's hard to show you, but it's these detanglers. They're also included. My store did say they had some in the back and they were grabbing them for me. So while they were grabbing them for me, what I did is I just threw this bottle in here to show you, but that one is also $5.99. The kids detangler is, not this substitution that I'm showing you for placement's sake. So to reiterate, I'm not getting the Scalp Restore shampoo there. I'm waiting for them to bring me up the kids detangler for $5.99. So the three products that I am getting are $14.97 for all three of them. No coupons, but we will be getting back $5 in Walgreens cash, and then we'll get back $5 on Ibotta for two of the items because there's an offer on Ibotta for $5 back when you get two raw sugar products. That's going to make all three of them just $4.97, which I think is an amazing deal for the raw sugar products. So I explain in the outro part of the video where I talk in my car and tell you how everything goes that I wanted to film this before I picked it up, but it slipped my mind. I ran into a subscriber and it totally slipped my mind, so I just grabbed my curbside pickup and I left. So I'm going to show you here what I added to my order, and it was a package of batteries that were on clearance online for $3.49, and they were actually in stock at my store, so they were added, and I do show you out in the car the batteries. And I grabbed the Duracell Optimum batteries. It's a AAA pack of 4 batteries for $3.49, which I thought was great. So that put me up to the amount to where I could use the code FRIENDS20, and that took 20% off my order. So it took off $7.90, and then I was able to use a little bit of Walgreens cash, and so I was still at the $20 mark so that I could get my booster. So that is everything for this transaction, and I thought it would be just a different change of pace to show you the items all at once in a cart instead of one by one in the car. So let's go out to the car. We'll go over the math for this transaction and see how the other transaction went. All right, guys, we are back in from Walgreens. So Walgreens is a little funky, but for filming purposes, it was funky for me. But for you, hopefully it doesn't come off that way. So I was in my first store and I went there to get my pickup order, and I forgot that I wanted to film it in the store to show you the products instead of me just sitting here in the car talking. So I forgot to do that in the store because I ran into a subscriber. That is so wild to me. I've only met a handful of people in the 5 years that I've done this. And I told her, I said, I've hardly met anybody, but it's probably because of where I live. So that's just that. But her name was Mary Rose, and she was so nice, and we had a nice little talk, and she was telling me about what she does with her stockpile, and she just does such a good job with it. So it was so nice to meet you again, Mary Rose, and I just love it. It was just so fun, because you're sitting in your car and you're talking to your phone or your camera, however you do it, and you do get some comments, but it it feels more real when you meet someone that has watched you. So that was kind of neat. That really put a little hitch in my giddy up. So anyways, I come to this other store to show you the things that I got, and then they didn't have everything. So anyways, we're gonna just make it work. We're gonna make it work. So we did an in-store transaction that was really, really small, just because I got the majority of the things that I wanted with my curbside pickup order. So that didn't go completely to plan. I want to, of course, tell you about it, but I really don't know what happened. So with the in-store transaction, I just got the Gillette and I got the Tampax. Now, I was under the impression that people were still getting the double register rewards for those, but it is hard to check that sometimes, because you can see tons of other people getting those deals, and then you go and do it and it doesn't work for you. And so then you think, did I do it wrong? Is it just Walgreens, or is just the deal over? So with that transaction, I just had, like I said, the 2 boxes of Tampax and the things of Gillette shave gel. So my total for everything was $23.21. I had a 3 off 2 digital coupon that I used, so that made my total $20.21. I did use some register rewards to lower my out of pocket. I still ended up paying like $15.21 out of pocket. I didn't want to build up my transaction. I didn't, because I was getting mainly everything in my curbside pickup. That's just how it went. So then my total is $20.21. I got back $5 in Walgreens cash for spending $20. And then I got back a $5 register reward for the Gillette. But then I only got back one $5 register reward for the Tampax. I didn't get 2. So I told them, I said I was supposed to get 3 altogether, one being, I think, a store register reward. My gosh, I don't know. I'm so sorry. And she gave me $5 in Walgreens cash, which was very, very nice. But I have 2 $5 register rewards, and I thought I was going to get 3 $5 register rewards. So I still ended up working out the same. So then my final cost for 2 big boxes of tampons and 2 things of shave gel, just 21 cents. Now, it wouldn't typically be $15 out of pocket for me. I would typically either use other things to lower my out of pocket, as should you. But I don't really have a lot. So this was just kind of an off week where I was spending more out of pocket. So then I did my curbside pickup. So this transaction I did build up a little bit, because after my discount code and the amount that Walgreens cash that I was spending to lower my out of pocket, I still wanted to be at $20. So then I have my curbside pickup. And with my curbside pickup, I wanted to do this because there was a really good code. So I definitely wanted to do that. And then I wanted to spend some Walgreens cash to lower my out of pocket. So after my code come off and after my Walgreens cash, I wanted to be at $20 so that I could get my booster. Now with also curbside pickup, I don't build up my transactions like I can in store, because I have heard from a lot of people that they don't have any luck that way anymore. So I just wanted to make my transaction that way. After I had everything in my cart, I still needed a couple of more dollars. So what I did is I just made sure that I was at my store, that I wanted to do my pickup at. And then I just typed in clearance, and I found these batteries here. These were on clearance for $3.49. I couldn't believe it. So I put these in there, and that is the only reason why they were in there, is because I needed to be at, I needed to get up over the amount. And then this was a clearance item because I just didn't want to get any more candy. So then I did get the 4 packs of the wipes. And then for the raw sugar, this was what I was getting instead of the little substitute item that I showed you. So I just wanted to show you that. So my total for my transaction was $39.60. I used the code FRIENDS20 and that took off $7.90. So then I used $10 in Walgreens cash, and so that brought my total down to $21.70. So that's why I was able to use some Walgreens cash. Now, I didn't have quite $20, or did I use $20? No. I didn't have quite $20, so I only used $10, but $10 less out of pocket is good enough for me. So my total for that transaction was $31.70. I got back $5 for my booster. I got back $5, oh, and that's in Walgreens cash, of course. I got back $5 in Walgreens cash for the raw sugar, and I got back $2 in Walgreens cash for the Biore. I also submitted my receipt to Swagbucks, and I got back $7 for the wipes, and I got back $9 on Ibotta, making the total for that transaction just $3.70. And it's like, I got those batteries for the price of the batteries, just a little bit more, you know, a few more cents, and I got the rest for free. I think that is a really, really, really good deal. So the cost for everything today was $3.91. Not too shabby, considering I did get $16 back out of pocket. So it was nice to, you know, I did have to put some money out of pocket, but it was nice to get some of that back. So I'm really, really happy with how everything went today. So anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.